Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's to Ketelara. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
To Ketelara! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cucurella. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's this guy, De Ketelara, who'll be providing the creative spark here, Peter. He's more than capable of finishing moves off as well, so don't be surprised to see his name on the score sheet come the final whistle.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Yamal goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Eric Garcia picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to play it through. Trossard is in a really good position out wide. Meunier. Nico Williams. Can he get on the end of this? That's very neat. Onana does really well to win the ball there. Belgium are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now just the keeper in his great chance! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Belgium have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Half an hour played now. Pass is just off target. Deftly away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
To Ketelara! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Doku. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, good save. He's read that very well. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And he's hit it long. And now a sudden chance to counter. Castagna cuts it out. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Courtois claims comfortably. Tielemans, who does have an assist to his name. Doku. Looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Teat.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's destined for the flank. Now it's Doku. Now that looks a decent ball. Castagna gets into a good position. That is good strength. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cucurella with the clearance. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Belgium are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway.
Belgium definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's to Ketelara. He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Time and again they are repelled. Great ball, and he's in here. Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. Still just a single goal between the sides. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice looking ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Just about up to the hour now. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Spread out to the left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Onana going forward. Cucurella. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Llorente knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free. Castagna. Tielemans. Well timed, excellent interception. Nico Williams. He's got away. Nico Williams. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, they've got it again. Llorente.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Aims beyond the defence. Onana.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is that. Belgium have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now. Can he latch on to this? Trossard, and that has been knocked clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. Meunier cuts it out. Trossard, oh that's fabulous. He's going all the way. Now the delivery.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Aims beyond the defence, and he's had it nicked away. It's not an especially good pass, that. Good ball, good take. Teat, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Doku tries across. Pedri. He's got away. He's in a great position here.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. And he's there to retrieve it. Meunier. Trossard. And it's Tielemans. Spread it left. Not where it came from. Real chance! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Spread out to the left, and he's intervened well there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through?
Fabian Ruiz.
And he's quick to return it. And no, that was never going to make it. Doku. Tielemans charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's found the way through to Catalana! Tielemans. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Belgium leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Belgium looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Belgium leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he's managed to get free. Llorente proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, what has happened here? And he welcomes it in. That's a sharp pass. Llorente made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Belgium are still that goal to the good. And it's Amadou Onana. Can he spark a counter here? That's good running with the ball. Now it's to Catalana. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Caresses it through.
Fabian Ruiz.
That's going wide left. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room...
Chance for a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Belgium are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's to Catalana. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Thinks about the shot.
Belgium couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Doku. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Teat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Doku. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Eric Garcia
Has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Belgium clearly now in lead preservation mode. Great vision. To Ketelara. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's on it, can he get away?
Has been indicated.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Tielemans. Shot, takes a shot! And that is as much as we have time for. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A winner.